So, TANABATA, a brand new UI Goku. Let's just jump straight into it, shall we? So the translations are going to be courtesy of the Dokkan Wiki Twitter, so shout out to them. Let's see what we got here. So his leader skill, if my thing wants to load, is Universal Survival Saga, Realm of Gods, or Entrusted Will. Newly to that category, 3 key at 170% across the board. It is nice that Entrusted Will is getting a 200%. Unless there is another one to my knowledge. That is good that he is a 200% skill to Entrusted Will. Definitely, the category needs him, right? And the 30% of the stats is to Reps Universe 7, Accelerated Battle, or Powerful Comeback. Okay, so I do like the leader skill. The fact that he is going to be getting the Easy Aid 6-year anniversary LRs is very nice. Also, I forgot to mention the fact that the Team Universe 7 LRs, well, LR, is getting an Easy Aid, which is obviously very nice. Okay. So his 12 key, he gets 30% attack and 50% defense for 1 turn. And he raises all allies attack by 30% for 1 turn. And his 18 key, he gains 50% attack and 30% defense for 1 turn. And he raises all allies defense by 30% for 1 turn. So he double supers and he gives the entire rotation 30% attack and defense for that 1 turn, which is obviously very nice. And on top of that, it's kind of like a split. I don't know how to like explain it, but like, so for his 18 key, he's getting 50% attack, and then on his 12 key, he's getting 50% defense, and on his 18 key, he's getting 30% defense 1 turn, and he's getting 30% attack for 1 turn on his 12 key. So it's kind of like, you know, swapped around a bit, right? Anyways, his passive, One Last Chance, activates interest animation once only. He gets 4 key, 77% attack and defense for 7 turns from the character's entry turn, which is obviously nice to start out with. He also gets an additional 77% attack and defense for 4 turns from the character's entry turn when there is another Universal Survival Saga category ally on the team upon the character's entry, which would be very easy to get off, considering that they restricted it to being them on the team. So in total, what's that? That's like 144% attack and defense. Within those first 4 turns, he has 4 key, 144% attack and defense. That's nice. And then you get past those 4 turns, he still has that 4 key and 77% attack and defense. Very nice so far at what we're looking at with those stats for his interest animation buff. 7 key and 200% attack and defense baseline, which is obviously very nice and substantial. I mean, look at his link set. Prepare for battle, over in a flash, term into power. He's not struggling for key. It's like he has the 4 key for the 7 turns. He has the 7 key baseline. And he also has a 70% chance to crit just unrestricted. Wow, that's very strong. He also has a unrestricted 70% chance to dodge. And he also gets 15% damage reduction, and he gets an additional 35% damage reduction before receiving an attack. What? Wow. He guards within the same turn after receiving an attack, so he'll have 15% damage reduction with guard when he receives that attack. And before he receives that attack, he has 50% damage reduction. Did I read that correctly? Because he has that 15% damage reduction, and he gets an additional 35% before receiving an attack. So after he takes that attack, he has 15% damage reduction with guard and a 70% chance to dodge. And before he takes the attack, he has 50% damage reduction with a 70% chance to dodge. What the? Wow, this guy is looking ridiculous. And we didn't even get to MUI. Like, what the? Like, what? Okay. Alright, so he launches an additional super attack within the same turn after dodging, which should be very easy to get off. That's a remarkably easy restriction to bypass. All he has to do is dodge, and he gets the guarantee super off. And he launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super attack as the second or third attacker in the turn. This guy is looking so strong. He has not only a good interest animation buff where within those first 4 turns he has 4 key and 144% attack and defense, but he has this guy's always going to be above 18 key. because he has 4 key for the interest animation buff. He has 7 key baseline, and he has prepare for battle, over and flash, and tournament of power. It's like, this guy's not struggling for key. He's super strong on the defensive end. Guys, he has every defensive ability in his passive. He has guard, he has damage reduction, and he has dodge. He has a 70% chance to crit. He has a 70% chance to dodge. He can get up to 50% damage reduction. He can guard with 15% damage reduction. Like, what? And he has guaranteed super built into him, provided he dodges, which should be very easy because it's a 70% chance to dodge. Ridiculous. And then do keep in mind, I got the UI Goku t-shirt on. So you already know. You already know. Shout out to UI Goku. UI Goku. If you guys know who No Kami is, shout out to No Kami, man. I wonder what happened to him. I really wonder what happened to him. Hopefully nothing bad. But anyways, he also has the domain. He awakens and creates the domain Shining Void. Now, bro, I was at work when I saw these animations. I was tweaking. Like, I was like generally... He's so... His animations and his card. I haven't even got to his domain. Okay. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, that he is technically a support type unit because he double supers and he gives the entire rotation 30% attack and defense. He's so good. He's so good. Is his leader skill strong though? Entrusted Will. Is Tech Ultimate Gohan on Entrusted Will? I don't exactly remember, but I would say his leader skill looks good. I would say his passive is super strong. He has good super attack effects. He is a support type unit from both his 12 to his 18 key super attack effects. He's strong. I mean, I've already explained his entire passive semi in depth. Anyways, he raises superclass allies key by 4. By 4 turns? Wait, superclass allies key by 4. By 4 for 4 turns. So he's giving key too. So he's giving key, and when he supers, he's giving the entire rotation 30% attack and defense. He's so nasty, bro. He's so good. He's so good. He's on a plethora of category teams too. Let's see what he looks like awakened. Let's see. Okay, so he now gets 50% attack and defense 1 turn on his 12 key, disables enemy guard, and on his 18 key, he gets 50% attack and defense 1 turn, and he gives the entire rotation 59% attack and defense 1 turn. I don't know what to say. He has strong super attack effects. Now, granted, disabling enemy guard is garbage, but 50% attack and defense is nothing you can shy away from. That's good. That's good. So his passive, Silver Instinct, 300% attack and defense baseline, strong. 7 key, 59% attack, and he has guaranteed dodge, and all allies get a 10% chance to dodge for 1 turn from the character's entry turn. So he's giving the entire rotation a chance to dodge. Granted, it is only 10%, but hey, that 10% could be life or death, right? For whatever scenario you're going up against for a tough boss. Like, let's say, I don't know, Blue Gogeta is supering one of the units at the last slot. Hey, that 10% procs, boom, you're looking good, right? And he just has that guaranteed dodge. He's just crazy. 3 key up to 12, and crit and dodge chance plus 20% up to 77% with each attack performed. Counters with tremendous power upon evading an attack. Oh my god. I need this guy. So he counters with his dodges. Okay. 20% damage reduction, and he gets an additional 40% damage reduction before receiving an attack. Guards after receiving an attack, of course. And 91% attack. And he also gets additional crit and dodge chance plus 20% if HP is 50% or less at the start of turn. He also does a guarantee super when keys at 24. So how do I unpack this card? So this guy, he can get up to 12 key, a 77% chance to dodge and crit. He When he dodges, he's countering. He can get up to 60% damage reduction. And then he takes a hit and he has 20% damage reduction with guard with a 77% chance to dodge. He has a guaranteed super built into him. You just have to get 24 key. It should be easy to get 24 key. He also changes over in the flash to shocking speed. But he has permanent power, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. You know who that does help? I'm pretty sure. Doesn't LR doesn't AGLUI have shocking speed instead of over in the flash? I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure he has prepare for battle shocking speed, turn to power. And I think STRUI has prepare for battle over the flash, turn to power. Yeah, correct me down below if I'm wrong, because I just want to read the card and then get to the EZA and of course the Awaken physical hit banner. He's not a banner unit. The Dispo banner unit, I'm pretty sure he's the banner unit. He has some good animations too. And then the physical hit is finally getting an Awakening. I think those are the animations I saw before. And his animation looked okay for a free to play unit, right? This guy's ridiculous. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. It's like he opens up, he's countering everything because he has guaranteed dodge. He's giving the entire rotation a free 10% chance to dodge. It's like he reminds me of Pathku, where he's giving the entire rotation damage reduction support. Right? I'm pretty sure Pathku does do that, right? You know what? We're done talking about this guy. Oh, his domain: superclass allies and enemies, 15% attack and defense, nullifies guaranteed hit effects, and disables dodge effects. And then additional 15% attack for characters who are on Realm of Gods. He also supports on his 18 key. Hey, this card, he is mind-blowingly busted. He's ridiculous. Not only is he helping out the entire rotation with support on super, but on the defensive end and offensive end, he's just a juggernaut. I need this card. I need him. Okay. Anyways, UI Goku for you guys. Easily top 3 in the game. It's like easily. Okay, so the Easy Aid Team Universe 7. Okay, so their new leader skill is Reps Universe 7 4 key and 170% across the board, or Super Int 4 key 100% of the stats. So their 12 key, the Cell Driver, they get 100% attack for 1 turn. And they give the entire rotation 30% attack and defense. Nice, but they could have gained defense on super. And then on their 18 key, the Assault Barrier, they give the entire rotation 30% attack and defense and a 7% chance to crit for 2 turns. I do like that. I like that they're supporting on both their 12 and 18 key super attack effects, but they could have gained defense on super. I mean, why not? Why not? What are they saying about the both SAFX raises everyone's defense, including themselves? Oh, okay, good that they pointed that out. Is there any more replies? Yeah, it's good that they pointed that out. Anyways, so they are getting defense super nice. Yeah, so they're getting 30% attack defense 1 turn on their 12 key and massive raising their attack. Yeah, so that includes themselves, according to the Dokkan Wiki Twitter in the comment section. Okay, wow. Okay, so strong 12 and 18 key super attack effects. Yeah. Okay, so 177% attack and defense baseline. Nice, of course. 1 key up to 5 and 7% damage reduction and 7% chance to crit up to 35% per Reps Universe 7 category ally on the team. They also get 77% attack and defense and additional 17% damage reduction and a 17% chance to crit when there is essentially a full Reps Universe 7 team. So in total, they can get up to a 35% chance to crit with 35% damage reduction, as well as additional 17% damage reduction and crit chance. So if the math is correct, so of course 10 into 35 is 45. So that's what? That's like, what's that? I'm having a brain fart right now. 52%? Is that the math? I think the math is correct there. I think it's 52% damage reduction. Yeah, 52% damage reduction and a 52% chance to crit if you have a full Reps Universe 7 category team. And of course the additional 5 key. Randomly change 1 key sphere of a certain type to rainbow when HP is 77% or less once only. So they're a rainbow orb changer, excluding Int, of course, to 1 key sphere. of a certain type. So yeah, Rainbow Orb Changer. Why is it restricted? And why is it once only? I don't like that. I don't like that. They get additional 77% attack and defense when key is 17 or more. And they also get additional 77% attack and defense, and they do a guaranteed super when key is 22 or more. So this unit is heavily rewarded for getting key. And they get 3 key per rainbow keys obtained, which is obviously monstrous. And they also get crit chance plus 7%. And all allies get 1 key and 7% attack and defense per rainbow key sphere obtained. Yeah, this unit loads up like crazy on support. That up to 52% damage reduction and a 52% chance to crit. They technically support from their passive to their super attack effects. Yeah, this unit seems all right. They seem all right. Maybe I'm not giving them enough credit. Why is their orb changing restricted? I mean, why not restrict their orb changing to a full Reps Universe 7 team? So that, like, you want to run... It's Team Universe 7. That's the only thing I like about this card. Maybe there's something I'm not seeing, but this card is definitely going to be at 24 key. All the damn time. There's no way they're not. On the Reps Universe 7 team, yes, you can definitely put your money on it. They're going to be at 24 key all the time, and they're going to be rewarded for it too. They're good. They look good. Okay. They look good. They look good. I just don't like their Rainbow Orb changes restricted. Because, they're always going to be over... They're going to be over 18 key all the time on that Reps Universe 17. And then we have the banner unit Dispo. The hit is not here either, but it's no big deal. Who is this? Oh, it's Cell Max. Okay. Let's go and see this Dispo. What are we looking like right now? 16 minutes. Okay, not too shabby. Okay, so accelerated battle, 3 key and 130% across the board, and he gets 30% defense for 1 turn, and raises attack for 11 turns. So I'm pretty sure that is a 50% attack modifier for 11 turns, because typically when they word it like that, it's 50%. If not, it's going to be 30%. So 150% attack and defense baseline, nice. And he also gets 150% attack and defense when performing a super attack, which is obviously very nice because he's getting defense from his passive to a super attack effect, as you guys already know. Well, attack and defense, considering that he's getting attack for 11 turns. He also gets an additional 150% defense before receiving an attack within the same turn after performing a super attack. So that's very nice. He's getting that big additional buff of defense. He also launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance to become a super attack. Nice to have, of course, considering that this unit looks like a offensive unit, considering that he's raising attack for 11 whole turns. He also launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance to become a super attack when there's another Universe 11 category ally attacking in the same turn, or when all allies attacking in the same turn are tournament participants category characters. One character that comes to mind when I see this guy is that Dokkan has Topo. This guy is certainly a help for him, right? So he gets a 50% chance to dodge, unrestricted, very nice. He has a defensive ability to fall back on, as well as he has loads of defense, no? It's like he has the starter turn defensive buff right here. He has the 150% defense on super right here, and he gets that 150% defense before receiving an attack after he does a super attack. That's certainly nice. Anyways, he also gets additional attack and crit chance plus 11, and within the same turn he also gets an additional 11% chance to dodge with each super attack performed within the same turn provided. That's nice. Already on top of his 50% chance to dodge. This guy looks pretty good. Yeah, he's gonna definitely help out Dokkan vs Topo. Another buff for Dokkan vs Topo, man. Yeah. Shocking speed, tournament power. Okay. Yeah, and signature pose and all these other links. Dispo looks good. Absolutely. He looks good. He looks like a solid two-way unit. Gotta see him in game. As well as his Team Universe 7. This one, I gotta see these guys in game too. But UI Goku is, I don't even know what to say. He's out of this world. Like, I had to wear the shirt. It's like when I got home, I said, I gotta do it. Anyways, I think that is really about it. Tanabata Dokkan Fest, yeah. Shout out to the Dokkan Wiki Twitter. I appreciate you guys for watching. You guys are the best. Join the 24/7 Discord server. A link to the Discord server is down below in the description. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Peace.